All right, y'all, let's head back to the farm. I put it in neutral instead of dry. It's still in neutral. Okay, let's go this time. Woo-wee! Man, this driveway is bumpy. Howdy, farm friends. This is Zach from Head Family Farm, and you are watching me go for a hay run last week. Every few months, our goats eat down a round bale of hay, and so I've got to run out and grab another one. Today, I decided that I was going to try and get 2 round bales because we finally got a tractor on the property to make moving hay around a little bit easier. Let's see how that works out. All right, y'all. The guy that I get hay from has a nice, long, bumpy driveway. And so by the time I get back out to the highway from his driveway, I like to stop, crank it down a little bit more because that driveway has found any of the loose parts of our straps back there. So I'm gonna run back and do that real quick. All right, y'all, let's head back to the farm. I put it in neutral instead of dry. It's still in neutral. Okay, let's go this time. Woo-wee! Before we can unload the hay and move the first round bale into place back here where the goats go in the barn, we've got to take this front fence off of the goats' pen so that we can get the tractor back there to clean it out and to put the new bale in. We really like using this simple method of putting the hay into the barn for the goats. We just wrap a cattle panel around it and use 2 T-posts, one on either side, to hold that cattle panel in place. That way the goats can't get up onto the hay or pull all the hay out, but they can get to it to eat. Jacqueline's gonna pull all this old hay out of the side of the barn where the goats go, and in just a little bit I'll take the tractor and pick up all that old hay and take it over to our compost pile, and it'll provide some really good compost for our soil come next year after we've added some manure to the pile.
Chickens, are y'all excited for hay too? Huh? That's not what we're doing right now.
I got the tractor pulled up here so that the bucket's right here. So as we let this strap out, the bucket's there to catch the round bale as it rolls down, because we've got the trailer on a hill. So hopefully...
You don't want to do it the way you did last time?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, first off, it's not in the bed of the truck, so I can't do that. Oh, wait, never mind. Last time we did have the trailer, and the trailer almost went down into the pond. If it hadn't been for the truck...
See, I wasn't here. I didn't watch that.
Yeah. Well,
so now you're telling on yourself.
What happened, and we'll probably put a clip in here. the truck caught the trailer rolling down the hill so that it didn't go into the
So is that
pond.
how the truck got that dent on it?
Yeah, maybe. Which dent?
Nah, Dad made all those dents when he had the truck.
Yeah, we'll blame
Definitely Pops, not
Pops.
you.
Definitely Pops. All right, let's see. Well, it didn't move at all as we loosened it.
It's wiggly.
Let's see. Kind of anticlimactic, but a whole lot safer than it would have been.
I'm sweating my eyes.
All right.
I mean, we need it to roll though, so I would go ahead and give it a push and let the bucket get it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow, you're strong.
Weird tag.
I think, yeah, I don't know.
I think as it moves back, it's going to start rolling.
Okay, let's set it up. I love this auto waterer, but now that we've gotten it all super dirty from moving all this dirt and hay,
I cannot tell y'all how much easier that was moving that hay than the last few times that we've had to do it without a tractor. Now it's time to go ahead and get things cleaned up and put back together so that the goats can come in and enjoy this new hay that we got for them. There we go, door works. And Jacqueline's gonna set up a fan because it's been super hot out here. There we go. These are going to be some happy goats. a couple last minute cleaning things just to make sure that it's a fresh reset. The tractor made it pretty easy to get that second bale off too, so I just pushed it down to the barn, and once we had it into the barn, Jacqueline and I just rolled it into place. I know it looks like we're going fast here. It sped up a little bit. It looks easy. You can see right there, it's still pretty heavy, but we did get it rolled right where we wanted it to go to store until we need it to go into the side of the barn. So Jacqueline took the fencing down so that she could get on the lawnmower and go ahead and mow the grass in the area that we were about to put the goats back onto.
Took me around 20 minutes to get the grass cut out here and the fence moved. I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting up this side of the fence and pull back the other side, and then we will release the goats to come back over here. Well, farm friends, we have had a productive day moving hay. Zach is about to pull the tractor back into the barn. Goats are gonna run at me. Please don't jump on me. No, don't knock over myself. Don't knock it over. He's my boy. I really love these goats. And y'all, it's been a hard couple of months with our goats. One reason I cut the pasture all the way down is because it's been really rainy this summer, and then it went into a dry season. And goats don't need a lot of fresh green grass. They need that dry hay that you saw us move in there. And they're gonna be really happy in there with their fresh dry hay. You'll notice that we have Biscuit and Gravy and Willow and Honey. Honey is Willow's daughter. And we have a little sheep right now, and she was a rescue from a auction. She's been with us since April, but she's actually going to a new home tomorrow. You can see her right here, that's Mocha. She's going to a new home tomorrow where she'll be with other sheep. We have goats only, we don't have any other sheep, and at first we looked for another sheep to go with her, but since we don't have a rotational grazing setup, and we didn't want to expand, the best decision for her is for her to go to another home so that we can in turn give our goats more proper access to minerals that they need. Goats need copper, and copper is toxic to sheep, and so I haven't been able to give the goats free choice copper, and they need that here in Alabama. We are a copper deficient area, but I haven't been able to give them access to that because if the sheep ingests it, she will die. And she can't be by herself. They're a herd animal. So she's going to a new home tomorrow, which that is a win. But we only have our 4 goats right now, and we had a 5th goat, Muffin. She came to us from Sneed's farmhouse, where the boys came from as well, and where our new buck is coming from, Cappuccino. We're gonna go get him very soon, and we haven't gotten him yet because Muffin has been sick for the last couple of months, and it has been a learning experience, but it has been very hard. because even with doing all that I could, under our vet's instruction and our vet, Dr. T, coming out as well, we were not able to recover and save Muffin. And the vet told me this heat that we have been experiencing, I mean, just over the last month, we've been in the hundreds a lot. And so even with bringing her in the house at the end to try to just remove any possibility of heat stress and treat her, she did not make it, and she passed earlier this week. And we shared about it on Facebook, and I made a post on YouTube as well. But it is, anytime you lose an animal, it is hard, but it was extra hard for her because we really, we had waited on her a very long time, and we love our goats. We love our goats a lot. And having animals is not always easy. This is the side of loving animals. I said this in my post, but this is the side of loving animals that you hope is years and years in the future, and sometimes it's not. So for anybody that has dealt with pet loss, animal loss, my heart is with you. Keep us in your thoughts as well. Eleanor handled it so much better than I expected her to. I was really the one doing the very hands-on care that she needed, but Eleanor still took it hard. Zach and I both took it quite hard. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? But we are making sure we're creating the best environment possible for our goats, and for adding Cappuccino to our herd, and hopefully having baby goats next spring. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, farm friends. I hope that you have a very, very blessed week. Till next time, y'all have a good one.